to our English historians, our invited guests, and all you wonderful people out there who've been able to join us on this beautiful afternoon here in Conington. Welcome to the dedication of the 457th Bomb Group Glatton Memorial Monument. A memorial here at Glatton has always been important to the men of the 457th. Before we left this air base to return home in the summer of 1945, our men erected the monument that now stands in the Conington churchyard. And although that monument, the original monument, has been replaced, a stone airman has stood there for almost 59 years, looking out over the field as though waiting for the return of that last B-17. In the 1950s, the 60s, and the 70s, we held no reunions here in Peterborough, and we didn't visit the old air base very often. But during those quiet years, our stone airman there in the churchyard was faithfully maintained by George Townsend, and in recent years, by Bernie Baines, John Walker, and Gordon Townsend. That stone airman is very important to us. We held our memorial service there this morning. That secluded churchyard is almost sacred ground. And this fine monument in this very public location in no way replaces our stone airmen. But in the 1980s and the 1990s, when we started returning over here in greater numbers, our organization grew, there was an interest in what we had over here, and there was a real concern, an interest in placing a new monument over here in a much more prominent location to not only honor our fallen airmen, but to remind future generations that yes, the 457th was there in 1944 and 45. And we liked this corner, right here where we are today. The main gate to the air base was right over here. And some of us, including myself, lived in huts back here by the water tower. So we tried to get approval to put a monument here. Failing that, we tried and considered having some kind of a memorial in the general Peterborough area. But times were just not right. And with no success, we finally abandoned the project several years ago. But when we left our reunion here 2 years ago, Jim Bass and I decided that we would try one more time. So we asked Ray Pobji to test the waters, to find out if there was any possibility of getting approval for a monument here at this location. We found that times had changed, people had changed, and more importantly, the Great North Road had changed. And so this afternoon, with some very hard work by some people and widespread support and approval by a lot of people, back in the States, here in Conington, in Peterborough, and throughout Cambridgeshire, we've been able to do something that many of us have wanted to do for a long time. Speaking for the 25 men who are here this afternoon and were here in 1944-45, we hope that you are as proud of this as we are.